Welcome back. An important signing ceremony taking place in Kamloops today between the province and the Métis Nation of BC. Joining us today to talk about it, we have Nada Kabak, who is the Indigenous Youth Housing Manager of a special unique housing project taking place on the North Shore, and Sage Thomas, the Indigenous Youth Navigator for the same project. That's a lot of talking. How are you, ladies?
Good.
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 I'll say Tanchakia. That means how are you?
Thank you. I don't know how to answer, but I am well, thank you. That's all I'll say it in English. A big moment for you guys today. Let's get right into it. We have visuals. We had Tanya Cronin there for our news. How monumental is the signing ceremony?
Oh, it's huge. It was a historical event. So it was at 9 a.m. today, and we had several ministers from the province there, and it was basically a signed agreement, a signed partnership between Métis Nation BC and the province of British Columbia. So what that means is that the transfer of responsibilities will be transferred to MNBC completely by 2021. So it was huge, and it was so emotional for me. I felt really teary at points just thinking about all the children, the Métis children that we serve, and just historically how, I think I said this before, that Métis people never agreed to have the government take responsibility for our children.
Yes.
So yeah, so it was huge. It was awesome. Mm-hmm.
How many years did it take to get this decision and this deal signed that happened today?
Oh, well, that's
long.
Oh my.
Yes.
We could go right, depends how far back you want to go. We
Sure.
could go far back to residential schools, 60 scoop, right? So it's been a long time coming in terms of the work that was done to make this happen today. Was quite a number of leadership meetings and multiple levels of government being involved to come to this agreement. So hundreds of years? No, I don't know. I don't know. And the short answer would be, I don't know, actually. It's been a long time coming. Long time coming.
Tell me this, and either of you are welcome to answer these questions. Sage, if you want to chime in, you're welcome to. Nadika, of course, I know that you're you know all about the details of this, but if there were top 3 reasons that are the most important why Métis children should be left in the care of Métis Nation BC and not the provincial government, what would those be?
Identity, like connecting with identity and culture, like knowing their history, their language. I think that's really important.
Also, we're doing things differently at LMO, and I think also Secwépemc Child and Families, we're following a framework, a practice model called Signs of Safety. So a lot of that emphasis is keeping children with their families or extended families without going into stranger families. I'm not a social worker, I might be using the wrong terminology there, but so definitely culture and identity, that would be what I would say too, and keeping children in their communities would be, I guess, the second one. And then the third one, I would say, and Sage can speak to this too, is just having, we know best what the culture is and the history, so just determining what services need to be in place.
For the best interest of these children.
And having that consultation with the children and families and youth, you know, what do you guys want? And then implementing it rather than going through this multi-level bureaucratic process.
Yeah. So you need more foster families right now.
We do, yes. So we absolutely do, even in terms of respite services, things like that. We do all the training. We have a kinship worker who supports the families as well. So we are definitely looking for more folks to help us, and all they need to do is give LMO a call. And do you know that phone number?
Yeah.
Okay, Sage knows it.
It's on the screen.
Okay, there we go.
9486.
Yes.
Are you looking for Métis families?
Métis would be wonderful, Indigenous families, but anybody who's interested in learning more about Métis people and who has a lot of compassion and interest in helping our children and families.
Sure.
Yeah.
We have only 30 seconds,
Okay.
and I want to just quickly talk about National Indigenous Day, June 21.
Yes, okay, so there's lots happening, and I've got 30 seconds. So there's a Bannock making contest, and so you have to sign up for it through the Friendship Center. So just give them a call, and you have to show up at the day with your bannock, and there's tons of prizes for everything from creativity, taste, on and on. And then there's a Lahal tournament, so that's a stick games tournament, and there's a $1,000 prize for that. This is Two Rivers Métis Society, Kamloops Aboriginal Friendship Society, White Buffalo, Secwepemc Child and Families, and LMO are all going to be there. We have our booths. There's activities all day for children, youth, and families, and come down. Did I say it's at Riverside Park?
No.
It's at Riverside Park, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot
anybody
of fun.
to come.
Anybody to
Everybody,
come.
right?
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
Absolutely.
The information's on the screen if you want to learn more about June 21st or about becoming a foster family or about today's signing ceremony. All three, you can go to the website, but again, the phone number 554-9486. Natica, how do you say goodbye?
Oh, I have it in my head.
I just know Secwepemc.
Say it in Secwepemc.
Mawixjin.
Again?
Mawixjin.
All right, thank you. All right, ladies, thank you for being here. We're over time. Quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.